Hi, everybody, and welcome to After Hours Dabbling of Dabbling Down Under. I am Master Gobbles. How is everybody today? It's a whole new format, I think. Whole new thing, whole new way of doing it and everything. Whatever. Just this today is a trial. But also, bend the knee to who? Who am I bending the knee to? Huh? Where is he? He's disappeared. He's gone. He's out of here. It's the shortest rating dukedom there is in the fucking, I guess, the Dabbleverse. What an idiot. Not Chow, but person I'm referring to. Idiot. Ah. So I've got a few things I want to talk about today, actually. I got show notes. It's very interesting, very different for me. Normally I just go in and just do it, work it out on the fly, but I've got a bit of a plan today, which is very, very handy. So first thing I want to here we go, hang on. I know what that means. I want the smoke. Do I want the smoke? I don't know. Where is it? Is nowhere to be found? Nowhere. Nowhere. So I've been following. There's the stuff about the Looney Tunes guy. There's a bit of Carmen Gex as well. Pretty funny, I guess. Depending on how you find it humorous. What else we got? We got some Rob Saul there to talk about. Um, Steel Toe, Stuttering John's last show that he did, I guess. I think it was who put it together? Stallion. Stallion 19 put the whole thing together, I guess. It's like a big 30-minute thing. Who knows how much we'll watch, but we will watch a little bit. Um, yes, it's been a little while since I've been stream. I was pretty jam packed last week, the weekend. I did watch $2 Dan talk about his whole thing of what he was going to do in the Dabbleverse. He's going to take names and take their prisoners and have a list, and he's going to go after people, and people would bend the knee to him, and blah 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 blah. Now he had a show scheduled. I think it was for a couple of days ago, but now his whole channel's gone. Like everything's gone off it. Like it's all scrubbed. Whether it's all privated or not, I don't know. But sometimes that happens with people. It could be that. I really don't know. But he claimed the throne of the Duke, the Stuttering John role, self-appointed, self-claimed, whatever. So he laid out like all his threats and promises, and he tried to scare everybody. Like everybody in the Doubleverse. Like he put everyone on notice, pretty much. So I kind of like did a snipe slash commentary criticism, whatever the fuck, while he was live. I was very tired. I was very annoyed. I was actually listening out of curiosity to see if he remembered who I was and our like brief conversation about me going on his show. But if you want to watch me rant about that, watch the last stream I did, which was last week. The Puppet Parade. Um, so yeah, he was meant to have Penny in the Dork on, and that didn't happen. It was completely fucked. It was gone. Uh, yes, I know. I finished work early today. Yes, too many people live. I think Quadfather, Andrew Ranger, the other puppet, and Granny with Dario. Who else is on? Keanu's not on. I don't think. I got off early work. Fuck's sake. I got off work early today. They asked if people wanted to go home, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I put my hand up and said, "Yeah, I'll go home. I'll do it." So I'm probably like, yeah, a couple of hours early. I was gonna go like 3 p.m. here, but we're early. It should be plugged in. Microphone is plugged in. I can see it. If it's not, I will check. I don't trust people here. Fuckers. Could be. Should be. It's like a default microphone. The fuck? I mean, I believe you, but like, let me see. Because I've got it through different things on here. Oh, yeah, hang on. Hold on the fucking line. There we go. Oh, shit. Hold on. Sorry. It should be. How does that sound? That sound better? Does that sound better now? I just checked it. Just checked it. I thought it was already set on like the microphone that I currently use. Is that more clearer now? So we start early. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I got this through Logic Capture because it works better. You can see me more. Hmm. I wonder if that's what happened. Does it sound better now? I would say it probably sounds better now. Hmm. Not really. What the fuck then? Yeah, but I want to make sure that it actually sounds good. Hmm. Ah, give me a second. Hmm. 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 Hang on. I'll just go off screen. I just checked it. It's not too bad. We can deal with this. We can do this. Let's just fuck go. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? If you can hear me, I can hear it. I checked it. I've already derailed my fucking show already. Let's keep going. This is just a let's not start early. Run it back. Run it back. Oh fuck, fuck. No, it's all right. It's fine. I can deal with it. I checked it on my phone. I was listening to it a little bit. Guess it's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. But we will keep rolling. I am sorry about that. Okay, so we were talking about. Let me bring it up on the screen. Got all the tabs and shit ready. Give me a sec. Um, this. So I've been playing around with like a lot of the things on here. So they're my little segment things. Okay, so we don't have it. I don't have any video of Dan. Um, but yes, he is. He has disappeared. He's just completely like skipped town, whatever. He's gone AWOL. His role as the Duke is now been, well, I guess, gone now. Gone. Fucked himself big time. So that's the way it goes, I guess. I would have had clips for it, but I don't. So we're gonna do something a bit different. Fuck that off. All right, so let me just screen. Oh fuck, wrong one. I think it's this one. There we go. Got it. Yeah. Okay, so this is to do with Looney Tunes, and I saw this on Point Double Point 'cause I was listening to it. I think it was yesterday or Monday or something. So this was funny to me. So if anyone doesn't know that, like Looney Tunes critic, who was a big Dabbleverse guy, was I guess exposed as being a sex pest creeper dude. Yes. So he's been off the I guess off the shows for like a long time. So it's very funny that he brought a video out last week. I think it was too much ridicule and hilarity. He sucks a lot. But I've been curious about like what everyone else thought about it. And Chelino, I think I've seen Chelino here before. Funny. So he has put a comment in their chat um, about, I guess, the whole thing, and it's fucking. I thought it was pretty funny actually. I didn't think they were gonna. I thought it was gonna skip it and just go and move on to the next thing, but they didn't. So it was funny. Let's watch.
Give some real content. Play the Looney Tunes critic apology. Boy, your finger's on the pulse of what people want to see. Let me tell you, Chelino, fire up your channel and play it because Jesus Christ, I'll have a gas leak if I were to put the audience to sleep.
What a stream that was! Wow,
ridiculous, completely unnecessary.
A year later, it's like, all right, guys, here's what happened. Like, what happened? Where? What?
Yeah,
talking about.
Hey, in case you wanted somebody new to goof on, hi, I'm uploading this video. Smart.
Yeah, it's not smart to do that after John leaves because people are looking for shit like that.
3+ years of dedicated membership, and all I got was this free milestone chat. Can I get a signed poster? We're still in litigation over the posters. SJBot, follow SJBot 3000 on X. Has all of John's tweets and
litigation. I guess they're talking about the Pottstown posters. I guess very funny. Jesus. Oh man. So I think they said some more about it. I think.
Really good follow. Thank you, SJBot. Studjo and.
Okay, so it's very. I did see a couple of other things they meant that people kind of like into that in the chat and stuff. It was pretty funny. So. Okay, so now Karmic X is he's been nuked off YouTube, which is very funny. But okay, so I'll preface this too. So I'm not really a fan of channels being either struck or nuked, but in the case of Karmic X, I guess it is karma, very karma, as in. This. Oh, fuck, wrong one. This one. Banned from the tube. Up to a nice guy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get used to how I fucking got all these tabs here. Oh, fuck, this is terrible. First pro show. It's all right. So I guess he is still on Rumble and wherever else he is, but not YouTube anymore. So he's been completely eviscerated. He is no longer on YouTube now. But he did manage to go on Kevin's show yesterday. Very funny. Very interesting indeed. So Dirty Jersey Rat clip this, which we're going to watch right now.
I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love this.
Welcome to Karmic. I'm sure you guys heard the news. The news has been reverberating throughout the land that my show is currently no longer available on a certain streaming platform. I'm not even going to say names just in case things may take a turn. I'm talking about YouTube. So problems arise. I have a lot of people who really, truly have a lot of anger and bitterness towards me, even having a stream. And it's been voiced by certain streamers out there. It has been voiced. They made it obvious that they want their fan base to kind of see my stream disappear.
For starters, no. I think a good majority of people actually do like him. But when it comes to, I guess, persecuting your own audience and shitting on them and telling them like all these vile and disgusting things that you want to do to them, or assuming the things they do to other people and constantly shitting on people who criticize you, like in a very vile way, not constructive or anything like that, you know, I guess his targets, we'll probably talk about him here though, but he was accusing Pretty Antisocial and Pat Dixon of I guess being the ones responsible for all this happening, which I think it's not. I don't. assuming stuff like that and like accusing them, those two people specifically, of this happening is probably not the best way to go about things, because how do you know? It could have been people that you were like shitting on and being a complete cunt to on your stream, like every single time you go on. I just think that like they don't have this power like you think they do. They come on here and stream as well, just like you do, but they're a little bit more organized with their thoughts, and they put a lot more thought into their shows than what you do, Karmic. And I think that the problem here for you is that you can't get it out of your own way, and you can't take responsibility for your bullshit. I don't think you can. I don't think you're capable of it. I think that you think that your shit doesn't stink, that you do it better than everyone else, when it's clearly that you don't, and you don't have any regard to anybody else in your fucking orbit. That taking responsibility is like, I guess, the worst thing in the world for you. It's very terrible.
So when it does disappear, when it does fade away, I mean, do they understand what they did? Do they feel, was it done in a state of, are they happy? Are they enthralled? Oh, my microphone is a little, let me go ahead and fix that. I had to listen to myself real quick, people. Forgive me. Let me fix the microphone. Yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful. I love starting. Well, hey, what could I tell you? Maybe it's my professionalism. Made threats towards my channel, and people don't realize I never started any situation with any entity. They all started with me. And I figure in this weird universe, this wild and kooky universe, I could retort, I could respond in my own way. The way I respond is a little heavy, language wise. I can say words that may that seem to now belong to protected classes out there, like the sea sucker word. That word, for some reason, now belongs as a slur towards a protected class, which is weird and bizarre. That is a word. Well, you know, if it's their form of intimacy, then they take it as their slur. It's a slur that's universal. You can call anybody that, but hey, they figured out the dynamics of it, so a person can perpetually walk in a landmine situation just by talking. So it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So right now, people, I really want to pump the Rumble side of the stream. I am going to I don't have the channel address, but it seems like Rumble's the best platform in order to, courtesy of Rumble Rants. So I gotta be able to get that going as well. But yeah, powers that be have kind of worked not in my favor, and that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but you know, you get dealt a blow here.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about. I think I fixed the microphone issue as well, also. I didn't realize that fucking... So I've got just to like to tell you what's going on. So I've got voice mod. I've got the soundboard on there, which is like the... I hope everyone could hear that, but it wasn't picking up that I was on my microphone. It's fucking annoying. Anyways, it's all right. It's all good. We have fixed it, and I'll make sure that it's all good for next time. This is just I guess I'll probably change the title later. Jesus Christ. You could still hear me, so that's good. That's all right. That's fine. As long as you could hear me and I wasn't on mute the whole time. That's okay with me. Otherwise, it could be like this. Yeah. All right. So I think he has no idea what he's talking about here. He's just saying a lot of stuff and a whole lot of nothing as well. He's accusing everybody of doing a thing that I don't think that they are responsible for. And, you know, like things like this, they look bad if you don't have the proof that they did it. Which a lot of people do that here. Every fucking time they go on, they all fucking talk all this shit. So, you know, whatever. What the fuck ever. All right.
In there, and I just
Even know what I
gotta
just said.
rise above it, find a new way to broadcast. There's a little bit of more flexibility in other entities, I feel. So I'm looking at options, if you will. But yeah, it's unfortunate. People. I am Rumble rants are available if you want to engage utilizing a super chat like system. So I am available on Rumble. So go ahead and follow me there if I have a proper link, which I doubt. Anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of people who enjoy my misery. It's weird. It's really peculiar, but anyway, I can distance myself from these dabble fucking loons. I think it's the better moving forward because it seems like they can do whatever they please without impunity. I do something. I have certain entities monitoring me and reverberating to their audience that I'm doing no good. I'm doing bad.
Well, I guess when you constantly like shit on your audience in the worst and most vile way you can, this is what happens. Action meet consequences, Mr. Karmic X. This is what you get, pal. Like, I don't think I've ever heard anyone go on like he does about everybody else. I really haven't. I don't think I have. You know, a lot of people talk about a lot of people, right? This is what this whole space is about. Talking to each other and talking about each other, roasting each other and getting shitty with each other. The whole fucking thing. Oh, we have... Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. I'm on a little bit earlier than what I normally am. And I had a series of fuck-ups start, so... Yeah, it's microphone issues. I'm silly. I'm a silly puppet. Anyways, we are talking Karmic X. So, a lot of people are right now too, so it's the hot Gus.
And they know who they are. I'm not even going to mention their name anymore. But yeah, that's what's going on now. Yay me. Hip,
Nice
hip,
time in a while,
hooray.
Kimberly.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it. The future was bright. But you know what?
Future so bright. Gotta wear shade. Woo!
You don't fall in line with every single entity out there. You don't fall in line with that. You have a problem with certain people. They have a way. They work behind the scenes in order to mess with your world. It's fine. I know who these people are.
See, I have a bit of an issue with everybody. I think that's just generally who I am anyway as a person. Because, you know, some people just can't be let off scot-free about stuff at all. Neither can he. He should be held to account too. Because of all the stuff, all the nasty things he says. You know, if I was caught doing stuff like that, I think like my parents wouldn't be very happy with me. Like, you know, I think they would think that, like, why are you being such a nasty person to people? So, hi, Mikey Goofs. Oh, I've seen you before. You look very familiar to me. I've seen you in Steel Toe chat before. I've seen you there. Very funny. I do have some Steel Toe stuff, actually, I want to talk about. From the subreddit. Woo!
But I'm not going to give them any, I'm not going to give their flames of anger towards me any, I ain't going to give them any oxygen anymore. So that's it. Whatever. It's just the way it is. But, hey. So, you guys got the information. What's going on with me? It's an elusive club, and I was never meant to be in it. I was pushed away. I was attacked by everybody, and that's okay. And they got what they wanted at the end. So, that's okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. You've come to visit Comic again. I don't think they have a good relationship after he started streaming. No, I don't think so either. I don't think so. Because I do actually, like, I do recall him being in the chat for, like, a lot of shows that I watched at the time. Because, you know, a lot of us are doing these things now. We, like, long-time lurkers, sometimes would, like, send in super chats and stuff. Like, I do it rarely now. Because if, like, I'm going to send a $2 or $5 chat, it has to be worth it for me to do it. Otherwise, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing it for? If I'm wasting, like, $5, then what am I doing with my life? Really? No accountability and being led around by a Hooter. Yeah. These two are still in denial about their relationship. And I think that, like, they think we're stupid. Like, they really think we're stupid. I think that because I think what did she say her boyfriend's name is? Her new boyfriend, Tyreek or something? And he calls his girlfriend Esteban. Like, why do these people have weird, obvious names? Fake. What the fuck? Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. Like, I don't understand, like, why not just come out with it? We all know anyway. Like, he's on tour or something with her, I guess, as her fucking water boy, I guess. I mean, yes, right? The water boy is probably more up his alley. He cries a lot. I've never seen a more sensitive, broken, child-minded adult man before. Like, I'll admit, like, some days I have bad days and stuff, and I'm too much in my thoughts and stuff, and I feel like that. But it's like, I just find something to distract me, so I can just get on with it, because it's probably just something that I'm, like, either tired, exhausted, or completely run down or something. Like, it's human. Like, you know, the fact that I think he over emotes too much. He says so much, but so little at the same time. All these word salad things that he tells his audience and then sort of just on to the next thing and on to the next thing. You know, kind of just divert away, and everyone's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? How are we here? We weren't even here before. Like, now they're on something else because he's pushed it away. He doesn't want to answer because he's a coward. They're both cowards. Like, you know, it doesn't matter whether they're together. Good for them if they are, but, like, what's the point of fighting it now? It's just, he is perpetual turmoil. Yes. I mean, I assume his parents were going to call him that when he was born, but they're like, let's go with, what's the name? The fuck is it? Kyle. Yeah, it's Kyle. But the karmic thing must be like a gamer tag or something like that, I imagine. Male bipolar disorder is disturbing. That's what that is. Yes. Oh yeah, he definitely exhibits a lot of those like mental health disorders. You know, like it's to me, I'm like, is it being treated? Has it been treated, or is he just like running amok without it? Because I think that if he was on something on the right stuff, oh, hold on, borderline personality disorder. Ah, right. See, the bipolar thing could work for him too. That's a lot worse. But the borderline personality disorder would be more, yeah. Do you believe in borderlines? That's I tell you, like, just from someone who's written lyrics over the years, like probably for the past 20 plus years, I guess, from when I was, a young teenager and stuff. These lyrics are god awful. He writes like I would have been 20 years ago, when I was just a young lad in school and stuff. It's some of the I guess that you could run it through an AI thing, and it come out with something that's a little bit generic. And I think you can always tell the AI written stuff, because music, yeah, definitely, but when you hear it back, it doesn't sound like it come from an actual person. It sounds like they're just putting stuff together so it has a flow, or it has like it rhymes and kind of works like that. It's a very default kind of setting. Whereas, like, when someone's written something and they put it to AI music makers, that it's there's a lot more to it. It feels more personal, even though it's basically a machine has like created the music around it for you. Teenager, yes. Hmm. We were all once teenagers. I was too. Young teenage puppets. We get too old too quickly. One day you're 16 and the next you're 36, and the whole fucking life is like, well, what happened? Like, why am I still doing this for? Like, fuck? I didn't know what I wanted to be when I was a teenager. You have ideas, but you don't know what you want to stick to. So this guy's just figuring out life now, and I guess how old would he be? He's like probably a few years older than I am. Isn't he like 41 or something? I swear he's born in 83. He has to have been born in 83. So that makes him like at least 42. Okay, so he is 6 years older than me. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. He's a young soul for a 42-year-old man, I'll tell you that. I'm sure everyone can, have some. I kind of sympathize with him for that, but then there's other stuff that just makes me like think, fuck, man, like you deserve everything that you've gotten with this. Like, this is like what your words will do to you, like, after a while. Like, I'm surprised that he hasn't been hit with any of this sooner, because of how, like, his stuff is a lot more vile than what Stuttering John has been. Like, let's give John the benefit of the doubt, like, for this part of it, like, Karmic is, he says too much. He's very descriptive with these things, with these revenge fantasy things of people, and these things he assumes people do with their lives and all that, like very sexual and disgusting, rancid shit. Like, who the fuck comes up with that? Oh, I guess it was probably a teenager. That's just like he's a teenage 42-year-old man. Might be the best way to describe him. And he's also pale ginger, with a girlfriend he does not name as girl's name, because Esteban sounds like a man's name. Mm-hmm. Which would be in line with all the rumors about Karmic X. Which is okay. It's 2026. He should be accepted for the non-heterosexual man that he is. Mm-hmm.
Gotta deal with it.
Aww.
As it happens.
Wah.
I sure don't know. I seen So Thorough Joe Burrow has issues too with the AI powers that be with YouTube as well. So it seems like the timing couldn't be any better. He has issues. I have issues. It feels like it's a robot It feels like it's a bot controlled thing that's kind of working.
Do the robot.
In kind of running rogue, if you will, with their ideas.
It's like it picked Comic out the lineup. It's like, you're fucked. Bye-bye Comic X stream. And then he just like launches like a rocket at it and it's gone. He hit that particular one. And he's like, well, what happened here? Well, it was harassment. Like South Park because we've been watching it again lately. We're Miss Gobbles and I we are currently up to, because we've been watching it from the start, so we are up to oh shit, itchy arm. We're up to the part where the season where Man Bear Pig is like killing people and destroying everybody and stuff. And the cops are like, oh, this is another high school shooting. Like it just basically, it feels like that with him. Like the big bad YouTube overlords have come down to pick on poor little teenage adult man, Comic X. If he thinks that, why is he spurring on Haley? Because he has to associate it with somebody, I think. It can't just be the bots that are the automation of the bots that have targeted his channel. Like it's too clear cut for that. He has to think that it's a conspiracy against him. The same way Steel Toe was thinking that that YouTube was against him because of all his views and stuff on like Israel and whatever. I fucking don't know. I don't have any views on them anyway. But they seem to think there must be something in the Minnesota water, I guess, that's making people stupid. What the fuck is going on in Minnesota? I'm very retarded.
Blanketly attacking every stream that has a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And yeah, they really, I mean, I was abiding by certain terms over the last, I mean, I had one warning against me fade away and I was like happy. I was so happy. I waited just long enough to allow that to kind of go away. I got to make sure my audio is going just right. I did switch it. Let me see. Okay, I'm live. Good. Yeah, I just got to make sure. I don't have the proper monitoring situation. Yes. Okay, that's all cool. Anyway.
He must be in a hotel room, but the way it looked was a fucking mongy eye, the fucking mangled eye. This is how I really look. Love me, everybody. No, he kind of looks like he's in the cabin of a plane or something, but he's not. He's like in some dingy hotel that doesn't look very fancy at all.
Yeah, my jacket didn't make the trip for obvious reasons. It's like hot as fuck where I'm at right now. Where am I? Checking it. Las Vegas. Woo! But anyway, it does seem like, this whole Dabbleverse thing is a kind of a big club. And if you are a little bit of a problem child, yeah, I do feel there are people out there like, we got to do something. We got to do something. So I have felt that a lot. I don't know if that's necessarily the problem. It could be that, or it could be, I'm leaning into its AI bot algorithm doing its crazy business. I sure hope so. Because I burn the ground, people. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, that's what makes the show fun. A guy who doesn't give a fuck about playing nice and, having rubbing elbows with others and everything and trying to go in his own route, paving his own way. I think I've done that to a certain degree. I think so.
Always an innovator. He is the innovator of yelling at people in the chat. It's all fine and dandy, I think. Like to me, it's like, all right, well, he doesn't watch clips. He sits there with a Red Bull, cigarette sometimes, and he has like 10 breaks in his like 2-hour show, which is a lot actually. I've done this a few times where it's like, I think the longest I've gone is nearly 3 hours, maybe. I don't know. I think for 2 hours I can sit here and do this. My arm gets very sore. But I can do this and have a drink beside me and everything like that. I don't need to take breaks every fucking 5 minutes because, for whatever, if I have to, I will. But I try not to because I feel like it just derails everything. The whole train comes off the fucking tracks. He's very lost. This man, this adult teenage man. We'll watch the rest of it.
But what can I tell you? Not only that, but I've been trying to fix my life in certain ways and just be a better person. So I don't know if that's a lot. A lot of that kind of is coming back to haunt me. Perhaps it is. I don't know. I just wanted to come by and talk to you guys a little. Nice podcast, stupid. Oh yeah, thanks, Goldful, for the weirdness again. Thanks, Goldful. I'm sorry I can't.
Okay, so Dan, see, I don't understand him, right? So he basically he's gone in the dark. I think it's a ruse. I think there's something else happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. But it's very suspicious that he says so little now. It's very quick to get rid of it too. So maybe there's something happened, or he is in over his head and he's dipping out, I guess. But he's still doing this though. He's like, hey, Calm, first time, long time, just curious. Do you think Felicia is responsible for taking your channel down? That's sort of her MO. I'll hang up and listen. This guy desperately wants friends here. He really does. I think that's part of the problem with him. It's that he thinks so much about being everybody's enemy that I think he's supposed to be friends. He wanted to be friends with Chad. The Chad rejected him. And he became John's friend, who just agreed with every fucking thing he said. John could have said, the price of tea in China is way too cheap. And Dan's like, oh, yeah. It definitely is so cheap. It's so fucking great. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But, I just don't understand. Why go on a stream, on the weekend and proclaim that you're going to be fucking, king shit and you're going to, rule over this place with an iron fist and then just retreat into shelter somewhere, hiding. Yeah, this is true. He should definitely change his tactics because he's very terrible at all this. He-Man comic. Has Patrick Tomlinson come out of his grave and he started fighting Dan again, or is Dan trying to fight him or something? Patrick Tomlinson is alive, but you know what I mean? I saw some stuff the other day that popped up and he must have retweeted it or something, and I was like, so he's definitely not out of the Patrick Tomlinson business when it comes to piling on with him. I think sometimes when that stuff happens, he's kind of I guess Ted Bundy was when he was when he was his own lawyer. He had the survivors on the witness stand, the victims of his crimes that were still alive. And he's just they're salivating. He's just you could see it in his face. He was just he's reliving that fantasy in his head. I kind of feel that's what Dan's with all this trolling stuff. The second it kind of feels like it's going that way, he jumps in. He's all in on it. He loves it. Fucking enjoys it. He's got the love of the game, I think. But I think Dan is something too. But who knows what it is though? He reckons he's making a list and he's checking it, and I guess he's putting people's names on it. I'd say mine's on there as well, but whatever. I'm just fucking around. Like, I'm not coming over there and fucking with his life and all this other stuff. You know, I'm just a person, just a puppet. Oh, well, he nearly gave it away. Holy fuck! Nearly gave the secret away. No, I just do my thing. Like when you're in this kind of thing, like people can criticize you. You know what I mean? Like I don't care if people do. Like whatever. Like I say, I do a shit show. Fuck what? Who's doing the best show here? Really? The only person I think that does a good show, but I don't really like a lot of it, is Carl. He's the only one that seems to have his shit together big time. He can do a full show. He doesn't have to change much about it. He can change the people that are on there as guests. Like, he doesn't have to change much about it. Like, it can be like, it is what it is. Like, he's very good at it. He's like, you know, like he is one of the better ones. And I don't like all the things that he does either. So I'm not ball washing. I'm just saying, like, Melton's another one that does a really good show. It's not everything I like of his either. Like, I can't stand that fucking, oh, what's his name? That food guy that he has on there that tried to, like, I guess try to strike him or something like that for something he put up, or make a complaint about something he said on a stream. I'm getting too distracted by this fucking thing. I feel like I got ADHD sometimes, but anyways. I digress.
Play with your words like the way you want. Nice podcast, stupid, for $1. Hey, Carm, first time, long time, just curious. Do you think is responsible for taking your channel down?
He won't even say a name. He's so pathetic.
That's sort of MO. I'll hang up and listen. Yeah, well, you go ahead and assume away. That makes you feel good, like you have seeds of doubt to plant. I don't trust a word you say, Dan. I don't trust a single thing you say. All right? You don't have any idea what you're talking about. So go ahead and shit on people that you have no idea, since you're an insecure nothing. Maybe it was you, Dan. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe it was $2 Dan. Maybe you had something to do with it. Maybe it was. Hey, everybody, it could have been $2 Dan. How about we go with that line of thinking, motherfucker? How about we go with that when you try to fucking assume names? I'm not assuming any names. I'm not bringing any.
I don't think Dan had any responsibility for that, for taking down his channel. I think the guy that is responsible for taking down the channel is the one talking in that video there. I think so. I don't think he's looked in the mirror lately and seen that person staring back at him, but you know, a bit of self-reflection might actually do some wonders for him, but I don't think he's really gonna do that. I think he's terrible at this.
Fucking names into this. I know who they are, Dan, but I'm not bringing their names up anymore. They can just go ahead and stream snipe my show and have a fucking pisser and have fun at my expense while they were instrumental in getting my fucking channel removed. They know who they are. Not.
He's like, I don't want to say their names, but then he went on Twitter and was like, well, I think it was pretty antisocial, and I'm pretty sure it was Pat Dixon. They all bandied together like a group of thieves or whatever. And they all led this like Trojan horse into my channel and destroyed it. What the fuck is he talking about? Like, I think he thinks that like Haley's out to get him, Pat's out to get him, or because they've said some stuff about him. Like, it's paranoia. Like, it's big time paranoia. Like, it's just like, do your fucking show. Steel Toe has this problem as well. Big time. Like, I've got clips of him too, like, that I saw from the Great Bubble Popper I want to play. But this is fucking ridiculous. I'm going to move away from him now. He's annoying me. Fuck out of me. So we'll jump to this as well, because this was today. So, speaking of, I did mention Rob Saul before too. So he was on WATP this morning for a little bit. I guess it was like 17 minutes, like this clip is. Dude just rat clipped it, which is good. Glad. So Rob went on a bit of a strike frenzy yesterday. He hit Pest. He hit, I guess, Liquid Cryptid. And I think Doom was in the mix. But I don't think Doom got struck yesterday. I think it was just Liquid Cryptid and Pest, whom he has since patched things up with and become cordial with those guys again. Like he really just talked it down to a bad day, but he does talk about it in his clip. And I thought it was very interesting, and I just wanted to share this with everybody in my chat.
I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that
He
song.
needs to talk to a professional about other things.
Any good couples therapist would say, oh, you don't need couples therapy. You need therapy.
Yes.
You need therapy.
Yes, they would recognize that very quickly. Speaking of needing therapy, Rob Saul was joining the program for the first time ever. I know he's been on Point Dabble Point with me before, but this is the first time on Who Are These Podcasts? And I wanted to talk to Rob because I saw some activities going on this week. Welcome to the show, Rob Saul. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up? How are you? I caught the end of the Karmics talk. I remember one time he said he was going to ejaculate all over my face to prove his dominance over me. So he's not a big Rob Saul.
That's disgusting.
Maybe you would like that.
Sounds like a really big fan.
Yeah, I was going to say,
like, holy
when I think
shit.
about ejaculate on someone's face, that's something I'm really keen on. Otherwise, I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah, I would have trouble getting it up. Yeah, if I didn't really
Right.
care.
Yeah. So, yeah, that might be against YouTube's policies
Yeah.
to say things like that. Speaking of YouTube's policies, so you were striking away. You were striking Pest this week, and then you guys worked it out. Tell us the background on this, because I am one of the people who thinks that the Clippers are very important for the Dabbleverse, and I don't like any channels getting struck. That's my general policy. But definitely, I want the Clippers to be protected from strikes.
I agree with you, Carl. You're right. I think a lot of people, when I came back, and have gotten the wrong idea. I think people think that I've come back and say, hey, everybody, I went to rehab. I'm 100% better now, and everybody should like me.
And well, that's what Senator John's takeaway is.
Yeah. But, it's just not the case. I'm a fucked up person. I mean, most of my, I wasn't born a alcoholic or a drug addict. I was diagnosed with PTSD. It's a lot of emotional stuff. And when you come off of drugs and alcohol after being on for so long, your hormones get all out of whack for like the first 6 months to a year. So fortunately, because I'm online, a presence online, you get to see that all in real time. But yeah, that's what happened. I had.
You know what's so funny, Rob? I almost went to go pause you. I'm so used to not talking to you directly and just having clips of you on the show. I was like, I'm going to pause this guy. I want to talk about his small penis and his brother.
Yeah.
Speaking of that PTSD.
Well, there you go. I mean, listen, you guys, I've talked about my childhood, some of it, and that doesn't even scrape the surface. There's stuff I
The cervix?
Yeah, he's never scraping the surface of that dick.
But yeah, it could make your head spin. But so yeah, I in my personal life, I got into a argument with a intoxicated friend that was over, and I kind of not drugs and alcohol relapse, but I mentally relapsed to where I became that angry, impulsive person I was when I was drinking, and something I had,
Is this the first time this has happened since getting out of rehab?
Yeah, I mean, I do stuff like on the air. People are like, "Oh, he's so angry," but I'm just like, trying to do content. I'm not like really upset on the internet. But yeah, in real life, this is like the first time I really got a.
So he's trying to say that he doesn't get mad. He's a good boy. He's always good. He's just doing it for the likes. I mean, I guess that's fair. A lot of people do that here. Awkward.
Said I thought I kicked the anger problem, and I didn't. So
what did Pest do to you?
Well, Pest didn't really do. Okay, so it wasn't Pest; it was the friend, and Pest had been putting up a lot of clips of me that were very like where he was not very complimentary of me, which, it's fine. I'm on the internet. I have thick skin, but
Are these clips from your show? Are these clips of your show?
Yes.
Yeah, because Pest doesn't do commentary, right? He just clips your show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
maybe the titles are mean spirited, or the thumbnail.
No, yes, that, and then he puts dog lover across. But
okay, yeah. All right.
But
that's some editorializing.
Some of it was members only. And anyway, that doesn't even matter because I am taking full responsibility where you have.
Yeah, I think I would have as well. I think that like this environment, I don't think it does you any good. I think sort of like being away from it too, like in a like an online sense altogether, is probably good for you as well. Which is why I think OJ left as Obnoxious John with the Be Dabbler. That's probably why he left and he hasn't been back for like a long time. And like I don't blame him. Like this place can be very toxic to your mental health at times. I guess when you like are on the front lines with a lot of people, I think sometimes I need a bit of a break from it as well. Which is why I just want to just do one day a week of a show, as this or whatever. And probably I don't mind doing other shows through the week if I get the time to do it, like to, make the arrangement a week before or whatever. But like, I think that like, it can take a lot out of you too. Because you got to say these things out loud, the stuff that you're already thinking anyway, like I do. Some of the stuff I'm saying today doesn't make any sense because I'm very tired, exhausted still. It's been a very crazy month here. Like, it really has been. Last week I felt so drained after doing that late night thing, and then I did Bacon Bits show for a little bit. And I think who was on that? I think Husey was on there with Lil Lemmy. I think there was a couple of other people too on there. And Husey was very drunk, and I didn't realize it. I just thought that's just how he is all the time. He just sounded the same to me. He was being very mean about my accent and the fucking what was he saying about my accent? The using the puppet as like the way to hide who I am, like a filter or something. Which I think was very unfair because I have been on here as myself before. Like at the very start I was. But people prefer the puppet, so this is what we're getting. This is the thing that they're gonna get. The puppet and then the humans behind the puppet. Like that's just the way it fucking works, and that's the way it's gonna work from now on. Because the people demand the Orange Menace. Oh, you've been drinking as well. Husey was the one taking a huge dump on me because I've had a bit of a back and forth with Husey, and he doesn't know how to take my humor at all. I got a little bit annoyed in that stream. I was very quiet, but I just wanted to listen to what's going on. I didn't want to, because this was while the Rodney stuff was happening outside and all that, and people were live, and I was just like, I was paying attention to all that, and it's just like, why are you talking? You got any thoughts there, puppet? And like he was just talking so much shit to me, and it was just very exhausting for me. Like I was really tired anyway. I'd woken up so early that morning, and he just wanted to shit on me every chance he got. Like, it was no humor in it. He was just very mean spirited, I think. I didn't appreciate it really. I mean, I don't mind saying that because I like jokes. Like, I love laughing and I love humor. That's why I'm still here. This is why I love coming here and listening to everyone and stuff. But yeah, I could tell. Like, in hindsight, I could tell because he was on Trucker Andy's show the next day, I think, the All Apologies thing. They're talking about old Sex Pest, Looney Tunes critic. And you could kind of see him kind of dialing out for a while, like towards the end of it there. He was sort of just like, he was seeing stars. He looked a brighter shade of green, that's for sure. He was very fucked up. But, like, I got into it with, I think it was on X, but I don't think he denied it either. I just didn't think,
you know, to each their own. Like if you want to do a show that's just a panel show, no clips, good, do it. But I just think that like he thinks that he has the moral high ground than everybody because he doesn't do clips. He thinks the clips are lazy, but he's been around for the longest time since I've been around watching these shows. And clip shows are the main function of this whole fucking Dabbleverse. That's what it is. You put a clip up, you watch a little bit, you comment, and then you just go round and round and round and round and round again. It's just the way it works here. Like that's how it always has worked from what I know and what I've seen. Some people like doing the panel shows, which I do enjoy them to a degree, but like if they're about like ambushing the people that are on there with stuff while you kind of feel like you're being interrogated as well, I don't dig that. I just don't think that's about having a few laughs with friends and mates and pals and shit like that. I just don't think so. It's just not how. I just don't think that's what that show's about. It's like it's MLC light pretty much, with a little bit more of a structure, organization, or kind of function that Husey has. Like that's my problem with Husey. Like his show is, he thinks he's above everything when he's down here with us too. Like, do a panel show. Just fucking do it. Who cares? Don't do clips. Don't tell us. We don't need to know. We watch your show. We know that you don't do clips. So, you know, good for you. Like, it just boggles my brain that you have to go on about over and over and over and over again.
Yourself, am I the asshole? I am the.
Okay. This is a bit redundant because he does go on about. He's very apologetic and stuff. You know, I understand. Like it's. You can fall back into bad habits with stuff. You know, things that you were kind of like, that you look back in retrospect and go, fuck, that wasn't very good to do. It's good to see that Rob owned it as well. And he's on board with the Clippers again. He was able to take some accountability for being shitty at that time. I do like Rob. I like the Rob that he is now. Like, and I think Adam Bush says at the end of this clip, you know, he's like, it's very rare to see someone taking accountability and responsibility for their actions and their words. And, you know, and Rob does. He definitely does in this, and I've watched it already, and I think that you should watch it as well a bit later. I don't want to go because he does, you know, we kind of loop back a little bit, but sometimes I think you have to because I think people miss the stuff. This is why like a lot of shows do this, where they come back to the same thing again, because I think sometimes we kind of just tune out pretty much. So yeah. So all right, so we're going to shift gears now. We are going to jump into, hold on a second, move that from there. Ta-da! You did take it as adults too. Yeah, of course. So, so we're up to the steel toe part of the show. There. All right. Still trying to work out how to make this work properly. It's very, it's very fucking new here to me, doing it like this. Very organized. So, guess we'll bring it up like that. So this clip is about, obviously this is steel toe. So he doesn't do Dabbleverse stuff, and he says that he doesn't sync to that, blah blah blah. It's all bullshit, I think, because he mentions it nonstop. But he was out of the Dabbleverse. He's out of the Dabbleverse. He got away from that. His audience doesn't know who they are. He thinks they're part of shit, or whatever he says about it. But he talks about it on his show. And you know what? I suggested in his comments, which he called me like a coping loot, like just a steel toe hater and coping hard and all that bullshit and blah, 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 blah. But I suggested, hey, like, why not just do a show where you shit on the Dabbleverse it could be like for an hour or whatever. It doesn't have to be steel toe morning show or evening show or whatever. It could be something completely separate from it. That way you got the Dabbleverse audience and then on one thing, and then you got your other audience on your other shows. Because I would watch a show where he just shits on and rags on everybody in the Dabbleverse that are in his like peripheral, you know? I think it'll be interesting and clippable for sure. That would make him more interesting right now. And that's the problem. I think that's the thing with Chad too. That Chad isn't interesting unless he has a conflict that he's in. And he's currently in a conflict with NJ Ranger, a good friend of the Dabbling Down Under the show. But Chad's only interesting when he's in a conflict, when he's up against someone. And he knows that too. I think he's self-aware that that's when things get interesting for him. And with Steel Toe, he needs someone to, like, this invisible enemy to fight constantly. Like, they haven't sorted out this HRO thing either yet, which is very interesting to me. Like, why it's been dragged out for so long. Like, it's literally a thing to say, well, this person can't be within this amount of space as I am. And it's mostly for, like, I guess, spousal abuse, I think. But, like, this is, to me, it's like he's bringing all these other issues into it, like saying that, like, oh, you know, like Melton said stuff about his daughter, and Steel Toe's using his own daughter as a shield for this. You know, and it's threatening behind the scenes, threatening Melton into silence about not talking about him anymore. What fucking bitch is that? What the fuck? All right, let's watch this. I'm talking too much. All right. Cobezilla here is talking about, I guess, he's talking about Hughes' show. Let's watch. Let's have a gander.
What the fuck is up with you guys? You're all striking each other's channels. Like Karmic's gone, Shuli gone. Now this guy Pest, who's a clipper, he got struck. I think John went after Chad Zumach's channel too. What is with you guys? Are you just all melting down? Is it over? I was watching Husey before this show. That Shmuel Buckman is in the middle of a nervous breakdown, and I'm pretty convinced that Panhandler's a soon-to-be school shooter. These people are nuts. They've lost it.
What? Your Buckman's in the middle of a meltdown. Okay. Panhandler, a school shooter, apparently. What? How the fuck? Panhandler wouldn't do that. I don't think he would do that. I just... Oh, my God. He's not like a teenager. He's not at school anymore. He doesn't play with the big kids anymore. He has his own sandpit to play in. Let's keep listening. This is what we want. This is what I want.
I think that John fella broke him. That Panhandler guy, I've never even heard of him, and apparently I've broken his spirit. He's like, I don't want anyone's channel to go away.
Everyone that's up against that's against Steel Toe has been broken by Steel Toe. I don't know. I think this is a self-soothing thing, exercise to kind of, I guess, make himself feel better and stronger and bigger than everybody else. Oh, they're coping about me. They must be broken people. I've broken them, destroyed their hearts. Pan is an ass, but he is a rational adult. Yeah, that's you're right. But that's what I like about Panhandler. He's very rational. He might seem grumpy, but he has very rational takes on stuff. And I do like Panhandler. Not kissing up to him or anything like that. But I have told him before when I was on Spiel's stream, I guess it was probably like 3 months ago or something. Back when it was summer here, it was very fucking hot. I was on there as myself. But spoiler alert, I think I'm going on Spiel's show soon. I think probably next week or something like that. When I know for sure when he responds to my question, be sure to let you know when that is happening. And I should maybe be going on NJ Ranger's show probably next week as well. This puppet's very busy next week, and it doesn't happen very often that I get to go on anyone's shows. And I know I don't believe those two will ditch me like $2 Dan did. So I think I'll be on these shows. But I'll let you know. I will, once it's in concrete and once we're all ready to go, I will share the I'll share the link out there to the show that I'm going to be on. Oh, I'm already tired now. If next week it's going to go. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. Kimberly, you were watching that stream that I was watching Dan on the other night. Then I was very tired then. I was fucked. No, I was so fucked. I was very tired. I was so keen to do his show too. I really was. I know it's like basically like poison, but I wanted to pick his brain about stuff to do with him. But yeah, I was very tired. I can kind of hear it too when I talk. It's like a sleepy slur, not like a drunken slur, but it feels about the same from memory. Gobbles doesn't drink much anymore. Like once in a blue moon, he might have a couple, but like that's not like he used to when he was a young early 20 something. Drink a lot on the weekends. I hate the hangovers and hate the fact that gravity feels like it's dragging you down even further than what it already does. So, yeah, not a fan of hangovers. Yeah, I was very tired. Got crushed down that night too. Great.
Maybe Aaron. Like, wait.
He's just picking on his Bell's palsy now. What a fucking cunt! That's not very nice. That Bell's palsy will go away at some point, I guess. I mean, if he has, I don't know. Does he still have it? He was on NJ earlier. We might be still on there now. I didn't notice it this time.
Who the fuck are you? What did I ever do to you? He's like, I hate Aaron so much. I hate steel toe. I don't know if he's got like a speech impediment or something, but his mouth is all fucked.
It's Bell's palsy, you fucking idiot. So smart, but so fucking stupid too. Fuck this guy's idiot. Dumb cunt.
He's like, I maybe want Steel Toe's channel to go down. My God, I want him broken in half. And I'm like, what the fuck did I ever do to this? This guy he's toast, man. This guy's brain is fucking gone. And all these.
Just because anyone can hate anybody at any time, right? We don't need any like permission from Steel Toe, Chad Zumok, or any of these other clowns to hate on people. Oh. Hi, G-Rob. Missed you over here. I haven't seen you for a long time. Been a few weeks, I think. I get it. You've been busy. I get it. We all get busy. I'm so happy to see you here. Mm-hmm.
These guys are angry. They're all pissed off. You're doing streams. You're having fun. You're talking to your friends. And they're all pissed off. I watch Husey. I watch him from time to time. I like Husey. And he and Lemmy are the only happy ones on there. This panhandler, big.
Husey and Lemmy, the only happy ones. Have you seen when Husey's on his show? So what's going on there? Like Lenny's very intense on that show. Have you seen that? Or she's like saying the when she's talking about the super tips, she's very like focused. She's dialed in on it. But I've never seen them like they might be happy, but I've never seen them happy. You know how people can be happy, but they look like they're just completely like stone faced, like they won't show it. Oh, I miss you. Oh, that makes Gobbles very, very happy. Thank you. It's good to see you in here again. It's been too long. I'm on a bit early because I finished work early today, so I've got time. I got a thing to do like in like a few hours, so I thought I'd come on and do this now. So, some stuff to say. Let's listen to him.
Pouty puss, he's sitting there, old bother, and then Shmuel's having meltdowns every 5 seconds. And now you guys are striking everybody's channel. What's happening? It's all burning.
And you're all. What? That is a deadpan face she uses the show. Her shows Oh, okay. So she's more intense on Hughes' show, but when she does her thing, she's a lot more. She shows a lot more joy, is what you're saying, Kimberly. But that would make sense, though. That would make sense. A lot of people do have a certain way they are on other people's shows, whereas they're on their own, they're a lot more relaxed. There's no pressure there. It's just chill time. Chill time. I'm still not used to that because obviously I don't really go on people's shows that often. I've had people ask, but I'm just like, you know what? If you want me on, just send me a message. We can work it out sometime, maybe next week, the week after, or whatever. We'll work something out. Like, it's not like something that's impossible to talk through, you know. But I think it just seems like he's just like Steel Toe was saying that Panhandler and Mule are the ones out there striking everyone's channel. That's just the way. Like, if you had no idea, you'd be like, "Oh my god, these two are the scum of the earth. These two old guys are striking everybody for whatever reason." Like, what the fuck?
Down, isn't it? Like I said.
Yeah, sometimes
his
his chat is very
like
shit.
That. I don't like to cause pain, but it does seem like it's fallen apart. DZ74715 says, cheers to being the least griftiest person in Minnesota and to buying calls in WTI. What's WTI? World Trade Initiative. Least grifty. I'm the least griftiest person in Minnesota. That's a win for the toe.
What? That face falls at the right time. That's Steel Toe's face when the goal isn't being met and he's going to fail it. That's just.
Thank you.
I love that he has to like press like the. I don't even have it on my soundboard yet, but to me it's just like.
Hey, and that also puts us just $40 away from a win for the toe. What do you say? Yeah, so I got a notification that this guy Pest just got struck. You guys are all striking each other. Taste Fairy says total Dabbleverse death. Phil Herslit says the Dabbleverse is dead. If we don't have Steel Toe, who are we going to make fun of? Well, they surrendered on the Piggy show. They gave up. I mean, they lost that war.
They didn't give up. He thinks that they've given up. They're taking a little break from it. I think they're like making him stop because like he's just like, oh, I beat them. Victory is mine, kind of thing, like that Stewie Griffin kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, he can't he can't pick up on sarcasm at all. He doesn't know what humor is either. It's very stupid.
Like probably back during Keanu. But definitely by the time Mikey sunned him and we fucking smoked him and embarrassed him. But
Mikey fucked it, like the whole thing up, but then he's equating it to like that Steel Toe is the one that fucked him. I mean, let's be honest here. Like that Mikey interview didn't go the way that everyone thought it would. It made Aaron look better in the end. It made him look like he was very honest and stuff, which he probably was. Like I don't not believe that, but it's amazing to me that the only time he's ever honest about anything was when he was in jail. Isn't that something? That just tells you a lot, right? Like he goes to jail. Like why would he lie about stuff from there? Like I guess if he lied about stuff that happened in there, that someone will be able to come in and go, bullshit, that didn't happen like that. He could get called out by bigger and scarier people than the big bad boogeyman that is Patrick Melton. Very scary, Patrick Melton. He's scared of Las Vegas hunchbacks.
I had to hang on to save face for as long as they could. Then I made Carl sad.
This is a cope.
Shout about Steve. Even though I didn't do anything, it was his boy Steve who fucked up. And it's Carl's fault for, entertaining these people and making them think that they're like good buddies. And he just wanted to impress Carl, which is like the most pathetic fucking thing in the world.
So who in his audience knows what the fuck he's talking about? Like really, unless you're like in the Dabbleverse and you're just watching to see if he fucks up. Like who in his audience that just watched Steel Toe and nothing else to do with any of this. They're like, who the fuck is Carl? What the fuck is going on here? What? Huh? Who's Panhandler? Who is Shmuel? Who are all these people he keeps talking about? Dr. Steve? What? Like his instincts for anything is just completely like, there's nothing there. Nothing there at all.
So, Carl, you had more to do with that than I did, buddy. Sorry it broke you. Sorry.
Everyone's so broken. And this fucking face, every time you pull, it's like John, you pause a face and this is what you get. This is smug steel toe. Look at it. So proud of himself. He broke Carl. Yeah, because Carl is crying in a corner every single day because steel toe broke his spirit and his soul. Rest in peace, Carl Hamburger. I don't know what you're going to do with yourself now, but yeah, rest in peace, buddy. Hopefully everyone brings their shovels for your funeral. Most of the steel toe audience hates hearing about them. Yeah, I get that. I bet they would too. Like they would like. They don't want to hear about it. Like I've been watching his show on and off for the past week now, because he called me out last week when I guess I was in his chat for a little bit and I was shitting on him. Like I wasn't really, but I was more just like, hey, like saying the kind of stuff I'm saying now in there. And he was like, oh, let's go to the chat. And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. He's going to see mine straight away because it was moving at snail pace. Like it was barely moving. It's probably moving as quick as my chat's moving right now with you guys in there watching and commenting and stuff. Like it was going that fast. And I don't really have that many people that watch my show like when I'm on. So it's as soon as he saw me, he's just like dabbling on under says, and he goes, I feel like he was on the edge of his seat and he was so excited, but he was like, got to be angry, got to tell him, oh, I've broken your brain. Oh, you're coping hard, you're a hater, and all this other bullshit. Because I think I said something about like, oh, he seems a bit lost that the Piggy show's been off. Like it was like if they're not covering him, if anyone's not covering him, he goes on these big. He tries to call them out without explicitly calling them out. And it's pretty funny to watch, like, because it's so obvious that he's doing that.
Sorry I beat you, but I guess them's the breaks. But yeah, they're all falling apart. It's all falling apart over there.
It's I'm gonna laugh when all this stuff's all over and done with, and then they go back to covering him again. What's he gonna say then? Like, oh, they can't do it without me. The steel toes keeping Carl and Melton in business. Like, it's not like they can't do anything else. They just find him particularly interesting. And so do I, actually. Like, I do. Because I don't know how a person like this exists in their life and is so full of themselves and does this on a regular basis. 2 shows a day, 5 days a week, Mondays and nights. Saying all this, you've got like what? 80% of it is the news and his opinions and thoughts and stuff on world events. And then the other 20% is Dabbleverse stuff. Like on both shows. I mean, I guess maybe 70% of it is news. 15% is Dabbleverse and the other 15 is goal related and money and feel sorry for me because I don't have any money. I don't work a real job, but like, please pay me money. Like, he's got no humility. Like I mean, it's laughable because if you were desperate for money, right, you wouldn't want to be doing this because this is just terrible. This is a terrible way about making money because I personally would feel shamed about doing this. I really would. Like, I'd feel like it would be insulting to come on here and be like, hey, can you give me money for this? Like, I got super tip, but I don't like go out of my way to be like, hey, I've got super tip, at supertip.gg/OzDabbler and stuff. Like, I don't rely on tips and donations and stuff to live. I work a job. That's why like a lot of my time is very limited to all this. Where I can do it some afternoons or maybe just I'm just going to do it once a week at this point. And I just feel like if I did start getting in big numbers and stuff for that, in super tips and stuff, to me, it's like it's the bonus, the extra that I get in the week or whatever. I just put it away. Like, I don't think I'd be like going out there buying big things because someday the cash cow and all this stuff will end. And what's he gonna do then? He's gonna be fucked. Yes, and I think he's right. Is he though? Doesn't his first wife have the kids? What's her name? Is it Ashley LaRue or something? I mean, I think she's got the better like life out of all this. And like even April too, like for these people that have had to deal with him on like a intimate level, I applaud them for being able to go fuck you and walking away from it, living their life outside of this bullshit, like this idiot's life. He's a terrible human being and he deserves to know it. But I don't want him struck. Keep the lol cow bullshit going, Steel Toe. We are here to see and witness your very low decline. Oh, shit's on mute. Hold on.
Talking about Bill Gates's boxes of ticks that'll kill the cows.
Oh, hold on. So they share custody. Ashley get them most of the time. Okay, good. I'm glad she does. She's more deserving than he is. I think it is 50-50, but she pushes him off quite a bit, I would imagine. Yeah, because all that matters is the goal. The goal is all that matters, and begging on stream is the most important part of his day. If nobody donates, then we go on this big crying frenzy of brokenness and hopelessness that we're not going to get it. And then when we do, we rub it in everyone's faces and do this victory dance, and we just do this feedback loop every single day, morning and night. It's very pathetic.
And we're also going to talk about the Ukrainian biolabs. And I stayed out of politics today. I didn't want to do politics or religion because people said, you're going to hit the goal if you don't do so much politics and religion. And here we are. We're pushing 9:30 and we're heading for another loss. Trucker 18 Wheeler with $10. Give him the new $10 drop.
How are y'all? Oh, bless you, brother, man. Can I love on you? Can I love on you, baby?
See, Johnny is able to get out of the house. Thank you very much for that. Guys, 115 away from a win today. Do you think in the next 3 minutes we could get $20 to drop in so we could still be... We're about to fall behind again, and we usually don't come back from that lately for the last 2-3 weeks. So do what you can, help out the show. A little rally here would go a long way. 115 is the number. We want to break this 2-week streak we've been on. The rally segments, the rally segment barely worked last night. I am thinking of just getting rid of them and just taking the L's when they happen. Either we knock it out or we don't, because
this guy doesn't take L's very well at all. He's very pathetic. It's pathetic. He doesn't take him good at all. He's very like, yeah, he's fuck. He's so stupid. I take L's like the best of them. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen him take a good L yet.
Because they just don't make money anymore, and it's also humiliating and disruptive and destructive towards the show.
Oh,
as well. So I think maybe we'll try it again today.
Why the fuck do you keep doing it then? Holy shit. Oh no. Like this loop is over and 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 over again every day. Like, it's fun to see him miss the goal, and he probably will later on too. I think I might tune in for that, so I'll probably be in his chat there somewhere, I think, later on tonight. I want to watch him crumble. I'm not going to snipe him. I want to be in the chat. I want to see if he calls me out again, because I will say some stuff in there. Yeah. I should, clip the part that I'm talking about on this show and then just say like, oh, like Orange Puppet destroys Steel Toe and then see what happens. I want to see if he mentions me on his show. All for the clout, baby. All for the clout. So what is, I think it was, so Bubble Popper's the one that's been clipping all this stuff. Bubble Popper's the fucking saint. But I think the interesting thing is when he goes after Carl, but let's watch this instead.
I'm guessing. Luxray Luxor says, I would go ass to mouth for Rosario Dawson. The Lord would forgive you, I think. If we're talking Clerks 2, Rosario Dawson, I think you could be forgiven. All right, while Main Vein gets back with that Alex Jones link, you guys want to do some quartering? Quartering had some things to say about some of the trolling he's been facing lately. Now, I consider myself kind of king of the troll. I conquered my trolls. I defeated them. I conquered the other shows. I defeated them. One of them doesn't even stream anymore. He's so broken. The other ones quit doing a show.
Wait, who's the one that's broken? Oh. Hi, Werewolf of Sicily. How was Granny and 2K show today? So, I did see it was Werewolf Wednesdays today, so that was pretty fun. I didn't get a chance to watch I usually watch these shows before I come on and do my own, but yes, Fuck Me Sideways is Steel Toe. Yeah, I'm watching a few clips from him. I'm trying to think of who he's talking about here. Like
myself kind of king of the troll.
How is he king of the trolls? He can't even take when people troll him, though. He can't even take criticism in his own fucking YouTube like comments. I've shit on him in there the other day. Like, I wasn't shitting, but it was a very well and thought out essay. And then he's like, oh, like he's, he accuses you of coping hard, that I've broken your brain. Like everyone's brain is broken from this guy. And it's not because he's saying that he did. It's just because listening to him breaks your fucking brain and just your thoughts. He's exhausting as a human being. Or whatever he's supposed to be. This double-chinned fucking monster. This Minnesota slow. Radio's coming. It's calling your name. Don't worry. It'll get here very soon. Don't you fucking worry. I mean, the way he copes about Dabbleverse, it lives rent-free in his head. I mean, he can't help himself but talk about it. Persecuting his haters and accusing them of being simps, especially when he thinks they're his enemies. What a fucking moron. Well, I want to know who he's talking about here, because it's very interesting that they don't stream anymore. Like, who is it?
I conquered my trolls. I defeated.
He didn't conquer shit. Life doesn't revolve around the internet, Aaron Imholt. Sorry to burst your fucking bubble, but it doesn't.
Defeated them. I conquered the other show.
He conquered them. He defeated them. I don't think I've heard Melton or Carl be defeated. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He has a big, expensive truck, around $50K, and a big house. He keeps missing the goal. He won't be able to make the repayments on either. Get a job, dummy, and downgrade. Yeah, see, you're right. You're right, G-Rob. And I think that's what the problem is with a lot of people, especially in this space, that as soon as they hit the goal, they've got to start flexing. And I mean, when I say everybody, I just think of him, nobody else, because I can't think of anyone else, honestly. It's very interesting to me that that he thinks that this is the be-all, end-all for his life, and that working a job that involves dealing with the public face-to-face rather than behind the screen is very daunting to him, because I don't think he's ever done that before. It's the same thing with Ray DeVito as well, from what I've heard, that he's hold on a second. I had a frog in my throat. Fuck's sake. They think that working a laborer's job is below them. Ray DeVito thinks he's a comedian, and that if he takes up a physical job, that he won't be able to do comedy anymore. And Aaron Imholt thinks that if he was doing DoorDashes or Uber Eats or whatever, or being just an Uber driver, that's below him as well. I've heard of people that do that and they make good money because, like, when you're consistently doing stuff and you're taking on new jobs and all that, you get kind of like a decent pay. It kind of like it steadily creeps up. Every night's different, or every day is different, much like the goal. But the only thing you lose really out of all this when you're doing that is petrol, fuel, gas, or whatever you call it. Because of it being so expensive, it's not very lucrative for people to do it. Downsizing, like G-Rob said, would be a better option. I think. I would. I mean, you gotta be economic about these things. Smarter, think harder and smarter about shit. Don't go bigger and larger because you're going to end up in a big pile of shit. Oh, fuck, I made it rhyme. Oh, fuck yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm smart.
I defeated them. One of them doesn't even stream anymore. He's
okay. So who's the one that doesn't stream anymore that he's taking the credit for? Does anyone know? Who is it?
So broken. The other ones quit doing a show about me because they're like, fuck, we keep embarrassing ourselves. The Kiki thing, the Mikey call. Aaron keeps cocking off and going, nah. And
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, Melton's been off because of his back and everything like that, which is fair enough. Like, would you, like, I mean, sitting on a chair, like, well, I feel like it's sort of been doing it now, but, like, yeah, maybe Melton's the first one and Carl's the second one, but like they both do that show though. So, which makes me think that like the person who's talking about the first one, doesn't actually. Melt was streaming last Friday. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was there. I saw that. When let me see when this was. This was today. Yes, today. Bubble Pop. I got this today. So this is current then. I don't know. Can't think of anyone else that covers him like this. These guys do. But he didn't chase anybody off. Like this guy is trying to get these people to not talk about him. But then like, say if that works, he's going to go like, oh, I defeated my enemies. Like, yeah, because you're a pussy bitch. That's why. Because you hid behind like a HRO that you're trying to like tackle this other bullshit onto just to keep them from talking about you on a show. Like, I think if that happens, I can just imagine his chat will fucking just get blown up. It'll get nuked. Like everyone, I reckon. Oh yeah. I don't know if you've ever been there, G-Rob, but it is very slow. I think maybe tonight I might even like screen record that too, because it's very interesting actually to watch. It moves as fast as my chat does right now. Like it's very, very like slow. I don't know what his Rumble one's like, but his YouTube one is fucked. It's slow because I think he's banned everyone on there. So because his little feelings are going to get hurt. Oh, poor Pat. Oh, no. Oh, wrong person. Poor Aaron Imholt. Oh, Steel Toe's crying. Oh, everyone's coping and seething about how successful of a broadcaster he is. Oh.
And taunting us and making us outraged. Then their buddy Steve fucked up. And I pointed out that Steve fucked up. And Carl threw a hissy fit. He's like, I can't even think about Aaron anymore. He just makes me so mad. Why? Because your buddies.
Did Carl ever say that? I'm trying to imagine he said that. If he said that, it would be because it was just being sarcastic and he knew that it would come back. I don't think he did. Oh, I paused it at the right moment too. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
A retard? I don't give a fuck about your friend, some internet guy, because you want to suck his dick because he was on a show you idolize. Grow the fuck up, Carl. Jesus Christ, be an adult.
Show that he idolized. Okay, so Dr. Steve is probably more like associated with O&A, right? And this guy, his fucking pause. I keep pausing at the right time. All his facial expressions. Shit. Didn't he like? He does this like, yeah, yeah, the chin as well. Holy shit! You could fit a truck up there. Vroom vroom. That's probably like his face when he was like a baby and stuff. But like his face now when he doesn't get his own way, it's like, I didn't get the money from the people. Sorry, I had to pause and talk to 2K and Granny. So I'm like a minute behind. The show was much better than last night. We tried to watch the toe, but couldn't make it halfway. Oh yeah, are they still on? I didn't even know. I didn't get a chance to watch them today. Sometimes I watch on my way home from work because it's just after 1 p.m. when they're on. So I missed it. Yeah. Yeah, every single pause of steel toe. Definitely pick worthy. Absolutely. Like, oh yeah. Oh nice, yeah. Thanks. Like, I know you definitely come over here when I'm on. Like I'm gonna try and just do this weekly because it's so exhausting to do like more than just if I do more than one, it's gonna be exhausting. I gotta do other stuff. This is exhaustive puppet. Big time. But yes, I love it, but sometimes I just enjoy watching it more than talking about it. This is the show that gets it all off my chest.
Even want to talk about Aaron because I will say I kind of admire him taking the L to me. Like, because if he would just admit he was disingenuous going after me in the first place, I think that would be even more respectable. But like the fact that he needed an out because he just was running out of things to say. He just didn't have a show anymore. The fact that he used the Steve thing as an out really shows you how little they respect that guy. They used him, made him commit medical malpractice. I mean, Google it. You write a doctor's note for someone in a state you're not licensed in, that is medical malpractice down and dirty. And if he wrote scripts, you guys used that guy because he's a doddering old man who wants to look cool to the podcast kids. And then when
these are, and this is just very well timed, yes, classic rewriting of reality, and you're correct. Yes, it's very much so. Like he is very much like the revisionist. The truth is what the truth is that day, but the tomorrow it's completely different. Well, his version of what the truth is, the steel toe delusion show. Yeah, absolutely. Like he is like he's talking about stuff that like that could probably get him in trouble too. He's assuming that Dr. Steve prescribed everyone like stuff like that. But how? Like he'd have to have something with him to be able to do that. He could probably write like a doctor's certificate. It's like when he says like a doctor's note, I imagine like he's just handwritten this thing to say like Patrick Melton cannot attend this hearing because of back injury. Signed, Dr. Steve. Like the guy is way more professional than that. He's been doing this for a long time. The way he's painting Dr. Steve as this fucking like back alley dude with like the cliche guy with the big jacket. And he's got like all the pills and medications and stuff in 20 different pockets at a time. Like as if like Dr. Steve's the Dabbleverse drug dealer. Like what the fuck is this guy? Like it's no clue. Like he wants to get everybody in trouble and say like, oh, look at all the bad guys are all over there. Like if Dr. Steve was to help Steel Toe, would he be this like aggressive towards them? And like I don't think accusatory is the word, is it? I don't think there is one. But yes, everyone who is his enemy is a mentally ill scumbag. Yeah, I don't mind being a mentally ill scumbag, according to this guy, because we all know who we are. But you know who we know even more is who he is this. We know him from what he says on here. I don't care what he does in his private life if he doesn't tell us. Like, we don't need to know that shit. But the second he tells us, it's just like, well, you said it on your show. Like it's only fair, right? It's just.
It got
See, I might watch this one and be done with it because he's just exhausting. I don't know how they do this little piggy for like 3 hours at a time. I reckon the next one they do, it has to be at least 10 hours, right? Like it just has to be like be Melton and Moody. This little piggy, the fucking 10-hour marathon. I will watch it in portions. I gonna use up all those mileage points on this.
Exposed that you guys fucked him over and he ran and, hightailed it out of your Dabbleverse. You went and blamed me. Why? Because Aaron's the big bad boogeyman. Well, guess what? Aaron.
He forgets what the reason is for that. And I don't think they blamed him, but they were just basically saying, like, Steel Toe implied that he implied a lot of this stuff. Like, he was just saying, like, hey, like, they oh, fuck, what was it? It was there, right there. I'm getting dumb to listen to this guy. But it isn't how he is framing it here. It's definitely not how he's framing it here. He's the one that suggested people go to, like, the medical boards and go this and that. But it's just like, well, I wouldn't do it. But then it's like, well, yeah, but you're pretty much saying that, like, someone else should do it. That's what they're trying to say. That I think about it. It's like they're trying to say that you said that. You implied it, but then you didn't really imply it. You're basically like, it's like you gave the knife to someone and say, don't kill these people here, to someone who's crazy. You know what I mean? Like it felt like that to me. And, but nobody blamed him, but G-Rob, but it was just like the implications of what he said, I think, is what people were just like, well, what if someone gets an idea to do that, to actually go, well, we're going to call, going to get a hold of the medical board and be like, hey, this guy that doesn't live here has done this, this, and this, or whatever. And, it's very like, it's very deceptive too. It's a good way to shift the blame and be like, well, why they blame me for it for? I didn't say it. It's like, yeah, well, you did say these specific things that someone could take as like, well, it's something actionable, really, and go, all right, well, maybe we should do it because it feels like it's very shady. So we're going to do the right thing that we think is the right thing. But he doesn't know all the facts. He wasn't at Hackermania. He can make all these assumptions all he likes, but he wasn't there. How the fuck can he make any kind of like assessment on the situation when he wasn't even at the event? He wasn't in Vegas. He was in his like fucking big house that he probably can't really afford and all that shit. Whatever. Oh, G-Rob, do you watch your show? Because I don't know how anybody watches his fucking show. I don't know how Bubble Popper clips all this stuff, but he's doing my head in. Oh. I thought it was going to go longer, but I'm getting very tired of this. Of just him, not you guys. I love that you guys are in here. I do like this is like the same people that are here, like people I like seeing in my chat. I was going to cover Stuttering John, but like he's out of the picture now. He's gone. So I think he says he's out, but he's in somehow. One of his accounts, Dogon Lizards, got fucked up. His GoFundMe campaign that he made himself, I guess, and then he's now the beneficiary of it. Yeah, I can't watch Steel Toe either. Like, I mean, I'm going to try and watch it tonight a little bit before I go to bed. Yeah, Steel Toe Morning Show. That's pretty much all it is. Oh, this one sounds better. The Lol Cow Show, the Steel Toe Lol Cow Show. But he doesn't have enough. He has too much pride to accept how stupid he is and how stupid his show is. But yeah, I had some notes about this too, actually. Yeah, Kumia plans to sue Stuttering John. We all know that. But yeah, like everyone's kind of threatening to sue everybody, which is the fucking weirdest thing. We talked about Rob Saul, like he's rescinded like his strikes on the Clippers, which was a bit of a, I guess it was just a kind of a relapse of behavior, I guess. And I'm glad he kind of owned it and whatever. Good for Saul. I do like him now. He's I think he's better. He's still got the arseholeness, but I think he's more clear minded now, which is good. Oh yes, the GoFundMe thing. That's surely, guys. Now I've heard yesterday. I think Tukey was talking about it. He's like, why is Surely starting up another? Why they start up another GoFundMe? And I was thinking about it today, and I remembered something. A super chat is like, well, has brought up the idea. Like, is there anywhere we can go that we can help support your show? You're not your show, but your case, like your legal case and stuff. And someone's brought up the idea of a GoFundMe for it. So hold on, let me address this comment right here. Rob Saul is friends with Shirley, and you call that clear-minded. You're out of your mind. You're out of your puppet mind. I know. I'm insane, didn't you? This is why you people watch this, because I'm insane. My thoughts are very not well held together. Granny's show, we watched Rob Saul's apology on WATP. Rob didn't come across well. I thought he did all right. I mean, I guess he held himself accountable for it, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? If he doesn't like do it again, I will believe him. But if he does, again, I'm going to question that too. But I guess we'll see. It made an shitty impression on you. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that I get that too. He's not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't think he really wants to be either. But as I was going to say, I said the GoFundMe that Shuley and the boys have got there is, I think it was a fan, like the high rollers request, because they want to help with this legal fund in some way. And it's not, and they didn't do the GoFundMe because they were like, oh, we need the money. People want to reach out and help them with that. Like they actually want to put the money into it and help sink that other ship. I don't think Shuley's just like, oh, we should put this together and blah, 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 blah. It was the chatter's idea. I don't think they planned on doing that. I just think that they're like, well, people want to help, so let's let them help us with a legal fund as part of like suing John with this YouTube stuff. Anyways, that's what I want to say. Cap it off and everything because I'm very tired. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit different, I guess, try and show it a different way, but I'll keep working on it. This is after hours dabbling now, so we'll come back to it again next week. I should be on a couple of shows next week. I might be very exhausted for that, but other than that, I think 2 hours is good. Yeah, I think you guys are great, even the ones that think I'm crazy in a bad way or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to tap out, and thank you guys for watching. So I'll see you next time, my friends. Boinga boinga.